I wanted to bring this up to you as a fellow Pennsylvanian. This guy, who, man, we've heard a lot from over the years, Rick Santorum.
Oh, what a babe.
This is from The Guardian. CNN urged to fire Rick Santorum after racist comments on Native Americans. So here's what he said. He was at he was speaking to a conference that was a bunch of right-wing student groups, I guess. I'm assuming university. Here's what he had to say: that the United States is a colony. It was birthed. We birthed the nation from nothing. That's what he's saying. So there was nothing there. I mean, so then he corrects himself. There was nothing here. This is his quote. There was nothing here. I mean, yes, we have Native Americans, but candidly, there isn't much Native American culture in American culture. Santorum sold the ultra-conservative Young America's Foundation Summit entitled Standing Up for Faith and Freedom. Right. And shared by the group to YouTube. We came here and created a blank slate. We birthed the nation from nothing. What is it like in that guy's freaking head?
This is why people need some damn free education.
I mean, what the hell? So what does that statement even mean? Yeah, we got here and I'm sure the Native Americans were there, but they didn't have McDonald's. So we birthed the nation out of nothing. Like, what planet are you on, dude? I mean, they had an entire way of life that, it revolved around just looking out for the community and each other. And they lived in harmony with nature. And, I'm not saying that everything was perfect. Of course it wasn't. But to say this came from nothing? What the hell, dude? How are you that freaking clueless that you would say that into a microphone and not even realize, I mean, putting aside just how bigoted and hateful it is, just how absolutely ridiculous of a sentiment it is. You said it into a microphone, and people put you on the frickin' news on purpose.
Yep. Ew.
Do you remember when he was, I mean, and this is the guy who almost, I mean, remember when he almost called Obama the N-word? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And, again, I'm not a fan of Obama as a politician, but that's not how he's just a racist, Rick Santorum. That's something totally different. Critiques around Obama should revolve around policy. But, wow. It's amazing that guy is still in the public eye at all. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing he ever got elected. It's absolutely remarkable he ever got elected.
Yeah, it really is.
Such a disaster on every level. I mean, he didn't even live in the state. He was an absolute disaster. I was so thrilled when he lost, even though he lost to a blank suit. But he still lost nonetheless. And wow, they still let him talk. And he says shit like that. Look, there's no way any functioning human being would actually believe that. He just said it. I mean, why do you think he said it? Was it like a dog whistle of sorts? Was it just pandering? Like what was his agenda? Or do you think he is that clueless?
It sounds like he believed it.
Wow. Rick Santorum.
Which just shows like our educational system is garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And do you remember, is it fair to say that Santorum was one of the original memes? And I don't mean Rick Santorum. I mean when they made that meme redefining Santorum. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
What did it say?
Oh, I can't believe you don't remember that. So they redefined Santorum, and what they basically said Santorum is it's the bodily fluids that might result from anal sex. And they did that because he's a huge homophobe. So they did that like that's now referred to as Santorum.
Oh, OMG.
And they spread this, I guess it was a meme, but it was a meme before we had what were called memes. Like we didn't call it, like remember we had memes, but they were just graphic pieces of, like pictorial information. Like we didn't call them anything. Remember that? Like they were memes, but we didn't have a name for them yet. They were just like, they were proto memes.
Oh my God. Well, I was in online. I'm newer to social media, but that is hilarious.
I forget what year that came around. I want to say it was like maybe it goes back a minute. I want to say that was like maybe 2006 or so.
I definitely wouldn't have seen it.
So there you go. That was maybe it happened later than that, but yeah, it was a proto meme going after Rick Santorum, who said these horrifically clueless, racist, horrible things. Wow. They still put that guy on. And you know what? Let's make another prediction. CNN's not going to fire him. That's my prediction.
Oh, no way. I would be shocked if they show Biden. Biden says racist shit all the time.
Come on, fat. Do push-ups. Go vote for Trump.
I'm going to challenge you.
You want to do push-ups?
White kids are just as smart as poor kids.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
If you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Yeah. Oh, Joe Biden. It's one of those things where it's like we've entered this era where every day you wake up and you're like, how the hell is this person the president? And that's how I felt the majority of my lifetime. I mean, pretty much I felt that way during the Bush years, big time. Then when Obama came in, I had hope, even though he wasn't who I was a Kucinich guy initially. But I got on board with Obama, and when he won, I was like, okay, this guy's going to take us in a better direction. And then I was like, okay, still waiting. All right, second term, he's going to take his gloves off. Oh, he was a Republican all along. He even said so himself. Okay, great. Well, that's something. What do we get? Oh, Trump comes. Okay, great. This guy is somehow, and now Biden. It's like I don't know if we'll ever experience a good president in my lifetime. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I fear that.
I think the last time we had one, was FDR. And he was not without his flaws, don't get me wrong, but he was the last time you could say, well, this guy did some decent things as a president. I think JFK had potential. That was ended. I mean, Carter, maybe on some micro things, but he kind of was like ushering in the kind of neoliberal wave a little bit. I mean, people say like it just came out of nowhere with Reagan.
After.
because of service. Yeah, totally. But in office, he was kind of like, he sort of let the neoliberalism trickle in at a more extensive wave than it had been. And then Reagan really, opened the floodgates.
I mean, I really don't appreciate you kind of hinting that Bush was not a great president. He paints.
Right. We rehabilitated him. Rehabilitated him now.
I mean, Michelle Obama gives him candy, okay?
They're buddies. And their friendship is an example for us all. That, hey,
Same
we're criminals. Let's stick together. Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
And it's going to be so funny when all these people try to justify it and sugarcoat it by saying, well, George W. Bush, at least he's a patriot. America, Donald Trump, that guy's just a traitor. He doesn't care, this and that. First of all, what you're saying is just nonsense. But second of all, it's going to be really funny when even this half-baked bullshit doesn't hold up because they rehabilitate Donald Trump. And that's going to happen. And every shit lib who said this bullshit, they're going to forget these conversations. But Donald Trump will be rehabilitated. I think it could happen as early as 2022, maybe even earlier than that.
Cindy McCain is trending. McCain.
Why is she? Oh, okay. What's she trending for?
Biden put her on his cabinet.
Is this new? Did I not know this?
It was announced like last week, I think.
I missed it.
But I mean, he said his VP would be Republican, so it's not,
Oh my
that's
God.
shocking. But it's like McCain has always been someone that, oh, he's just, we love McCain, and he sure has said some racist shit.
Oh, wow. I didn't, I missed this. Actually, I missed it. I missed the Cindy McCain. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
just, well,
exciting.
and Megan
Yes,
McCain,
queen, she's a
Megan Mc
woman.
and Megan McCain can talk about it on The View, because we make fun of the royal family over in England. We make fun of that. We make fun of all that. But here we have the Clintons and the Bushes and the McCains and the Bidens. We have that over here. It's man, holy shit. I wish I had something else to add to that. I think that's it. I think our entire system is just covered in Santorum, folks. The whole freaking thing. It is just covered in Santorum.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and